welcome back, Lords Mobile fans. Thank you very much for joining me for part 2 of our latest freeway KvK, and jumping straight in the deep end with this one, getting straight back into the action. I'm pulling the troops home. I've got a leader coming at me, and he should be a good rally target if I can capture it. So pulling the troops home, random away, and now you are going to see so many rallies get set. This was absolutely awesome. I saw 1, 2, 3, and I'm putting on an anti-scout. Someone else actually ported in and captured that guy's leader as well, which was epic. And another rally being initiated, so I believe that is 4 rallies from 1 Gryphon pool, and we really are going to try and run them all, which is absolutely crazy. I've only captured 1 leader. This is all of the damage I have done from that Gryphon pool, and still we are going to be running all 4 of these rallies complete YOLO style, and just hoping that a few of them at least will be successful. And sliding on through these reports, it's clear to see I've done some really good damage to a couple of them, and even captured 1 leader at the end. And regardless of the fact that 3 of them are not capped, they've got their leader, they are a relatively high might, we are just going to YOLO them because it's a pretty dry KvK. And with these guys being in fury, do they really want to take the rally is the question, but they have no choice. And just as our gorgeous little pew pew gets marching, as the rally is released, he randomly relocates away, and our gorgeous little pew is left walking home on her own. She causes a 1.7 million red count, and this guy actually had 19 million troopers and still not managing to cap our lovely little pew pew. What a legend she is. And now we have the rally shooting in on this guy. He is actually capped this target, so 500 and something million might. The rally goes zooming in and knocking him down to 489. Not the biggest of hits, but again, some glorious points in the name of SizeMatters, and that is what it is all about. 2.6 million reds, a 25 million drop, and only leaving 67k, which got mopped up very shortly after. So 2 Gryphon victims out of 2 burning so far, and we still have 2 Gryphon victims left to go. From that 1 Gryphon pool, we made 4 targets, so it was really beautiful, and it was a great example of just how we utilise the Gryphon to make awesome targets for the guild. Even just making them go into fury is enough for us to YOLO them and see if they can take it. And this guy, just over 450 mil, we drop him down to 426. Hardy coming in with an awesome hit there, and that was absolutely incredible. A 57 million might drop, over 2 million reds. What an absolutely crazy troop comp, and an awesome slap from Hardy. And moving on, we are surely going to see the solos coming in on this guy. I'm not sure which one of the victims it was. It was the Hardy victim. And so I'm assuming, looking at that, we are going to be seeing the solos coming in left, right and centre. And I was correct, Amundo. A few seconds later, this guy is battling for his life, random relocating around, full panic mode. And now he's stopped. All of the solos are coming flying in, and we are just seeing this guy get absolutely brutalized all the way down to 0. 388 more solos coming zooming in, 366, and that is a lot. He is completely zeroed. And once again, what an awesome job by everyone at SizeMatters. And unfortunately, this is a rally I didn't manage to record. The incredible Drakey coming in with this one, getting the fire burning once again. 3.3 million reds, a 58 million might drop, and that means that all 4 of those targets, all 4 of those rallies from that Gryphon pool, every single one of them actually burnt, which is incredible. Really didn't expect to see the fire burning on all 4 of those targets. And moving on, we have Pew Pew getting the fire burning once again, knocking this guy to 250 mil. He's only got 3.8 kills, so we saw this guy in fury and everyone jumped in for the solos, knocking him down already to 224 mil after a solo comes in from Hardy and Drakey. And I was watching this thinking, when is this guy's might gonna end? Like, how many troopers has this guy got? But he had 2.2 mil, and I'm assuming with the amount of might he drops, the majority of that must have been T4, knocking him down to 216. Pew Pew coming in again, knocking him down to 210. Drakey coming in, Hardy coming in, all the gang having fun. I really enjoyed watching this one, all of my main side hoes coming in, getting this guy zeroed together down to 178 mil, and of course I wish him all the best. Those were some really juicy points, 2.2 million troopers, and pretty much 100% of those troops being pure T4, a big rest in peace. And moving on, we have a 540 million might player in Fury, and Ego slaps him, gets that barbecue burning, dropping him down to 491 mil. And Hardy set a rally, but he did manage to shield. We gave him a 48 million might drop, 2.9 million reds, leaving 8.1 million survived. This guy did not have enough T2, and he even had a million T1 in there as well. But the real problem for this guy was that he took that Ego infantry rally in infantry formation, which was not a very clever thing to do. And moving on, we have a 775 million might player with only 4 mil kills. He tried and failed to take a rally from PJC. He was of course in Fury once again, and we burn him off of the Wonder with a 45 million might drop, 1.6 million reds. And this guy having 700 million might but no idea what to do with his troop comp. Absolutely crazy, and we managed to find him again. PJC gets that rally set, and we are seconds away from seeing this rally go carpeting in. Here she comes, and this guy is about to seriously get hurt. 745 mil, whacking him off the Wonder once again. And this should be absolutely brutal. 102 million might drop down to 650 million might. Ooh wee. 1.5 million survived, and look at that, that is savage. What an incredible whack by the bringer of destruction, PJC, and an awesome job from everyone at SizeMatters, getting those rallies full and knocking this guy down to 665 million might, and taking him up to 6 mil kills, which is a real treat. And moving on, we have a tile hitter in Fury. I've actually gone ahead and set a rally on this guy because his gear really isn't that strong, his stats are not that good, and I'm thinking that this should be a rally that I'm able to run. I'm not the buffest of rally leads, especially not in the incredible SizeMatters, and all I could really think about as this rally was filling is if I'm about to get capped by this guy and I do no damage with so many stronger rally leads online, I would have felt so very stupid. But let's spam those carpets, switching into range gear, and let's hope we will see this guy drop, and of course let's hope we see him burn, and we do, and we drop him down to 224 mil. So I was doing the ChaCha around my room. Absolutely hype, so awesome to get to lead a rally in my beautiful SizeMatters. A 67 million might drop. Why is this noob not hiding those troopers? 2.1 million reds, leaving a mere 16k behind, and he actually had quite a lot of T4. So why in the world is this guy not trying to hide some of those precious T4 troopers? I have no idea, but I am very thankful for that adorable little noob. And now we have the incredible Tara chucking out an absolute savage backhand at this 266 million might player, dropping it down to 244 mil, and unbelievably this guy was actually online. The other solos come in and he chucks out the bubble like what the hell just happened. This guy was sat there chilling with a leader at 266 mil. He probably thought he was safe, but not when Tara's lurking around. And moving on, we have a 348 million might player in some pretty average war gear, and very unfortunately for this guy, he is seconds away from trying his very best to take a Sooner rally. Of all people to be rallying you, Sooner is an absolute monster, so fully expecting to see this guy burn off of the Wonder, and the carpets go spamming towards him, and we see just that. So let's have a look. We got 2.4 million reds, a 54 million might drop. My man Sooner, what a legend of a human being. And next up to take the spotlight is the one and only PJC once again. As always, we are being absolutely spoiled by this man today. 462 million might. This guy has just reinforced the previous target we have seen, which went burning off of the Wonder, so hoping to see a similar result here, but this guy definitely more confident. Target relocating 2 tiles over to the left, and actually managing to burn down to 433 million might. He took it in infantry formation and we sent a infantry rally, PJC giving him a cheeky little blackwing treatment as well, over 3 million reds, and this guy had a pretty solid troop comp, but it would have been better to counter, that is for sure, and he wasn't up for taking that second rally. And moving on to the last bit of chaos in this SizeMatters freeway KvK. Surprise, surprise, we have PJC once again rallying a 365 million might target, but this guy was 100% online. He swapped gear as the rally was filling, maybe to try and get us to cancel, so we thought we will let this run. He's only got 19 million kills, but he's got 21 mil now, fair play to him. But he took quite a big hit there, 139 million might in that battle in total, and 4.6 killed and injured troopers. So now it is Ego's turn. We are not going to give up so easily. Either this guy migrates, he shields, or we just keep getting capped, and that is the way it is. So Ego coming in, hoping to see this guy burn. He was showing cavalry gear, but that was cheeky because it was not a cavalry rally, but he took it in infantry formation. And interestingly enough, with this one, we actually sent a range rally. This guy actually countered, so he had only 900k T4 infantry and barely any T2 infantry, so Ego getting countered was no problemo. And what a way to end KvK, getting capped and then causing 5 million reds. I imagine he was feeling relatively confident about capping the first one, so what an awesome KvK. I'm going to try and cap another one, and he gets brutally burnt by Ego with over 5 million reds, but fair play to him for trying to take it, fair play indeed. Let's have a look at these results. So SizeMatters coming in first in the kingdom, over double that of second place with a massive 1.2 billion guild score. And the personal rankings, we have Hardy stolen my KvK crown, coming in with 98 mil. I managed to get second on the Gryphon trap. Drakey coming in with a lovely third place finish, Shiro coming in fourth, and the legendary Ego just about sneaking in at fifth place. But a massive shout out to every single one of these savages for making the most of a really dry KvK, managing to get 25 mil on the big ChaCha, and scrolling down through that list, everyone pulling their weight beautifully, and meaning that we could achieve a massive 24th in the world global score. A really awesome achievement, and I hope you have enjoyed this one. Thank you very much for watching. Please do hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.